What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, and we are done with our war versus HN Barbarians, a level 7 clan. We're still level 4. We'll be level 5, I think, next war, so we're looking forward to that. It was a good war from the WHF Rising guys, and look at the total destruction, 100%, which means perfect war. So, all right, let's take a look. They brought a lot of go wipes, some hogs, some dragons. They 2-starred a lot of our bases. Most of our bases were 2-starred, I think. Some of them were 3-starred on the second, third, fourth attempts. But yeah, and of course we don't need to go through theirs because we completely perfected them. So anyway, let's go ahead. We'll save the Town Hall 9s for another war. Or not another war, another video. We'll go ahead and do a separate video on the Town Hall 9 attacks. Let's keep this Town Hall 8 friendly. So we'll go ahead and jump into some of these attacks. So to start it off, we will go down, I think number 10 was a Town Hall 9. No, we'll go ahead and start off with number 11. And we're going to start this off with a Drag Rider. So he brings Hunt and Peck, our number 20, brings in a Drag Rider to their number 11. He'll go ahead and do a lure, but you notice he doesn't have any wizards or anything like that, so he's not going to do the barbarian wizard thing. He's going to go ahead and anchor down here with an archer, and he's going to go ahead and drop the poison and take care of them with dragons. So if I'm not mistaken, I know one of them did a perfect. Well, no dragons were killed. I'm not thinking it's this one. I think it's another one. So, but yeah, so he'll go ahead and take care of that dragon with a couple puffs of his. Balloon goes down real fast, and now it's time to go ahead and send in those drag riders to make sure that the dragons make it in there without getting hit by the air defenses. Brings 3 heals with them, so he can make it all the way into that core. There goes 1 giant bomb. The hogs will be healed up full. Still has 2 more heals left. There we go. They'll go ahead and take down that first AD, make their way to the sweeper, and take down that second AD, and continue to make it around the core. And none of those dragons are going to get hit by any of those air defenses. So he's dropped all of his dragons in already. The hogs are still going through this core, and the dragons are making it away around the horn, but that's fine. The hogs are just about finished. They got 2 more point defenses, or not point defenses, 2 more defenses to go after that mortar. And comes the cannon, and I don't think they're going to make it. I think they're going to fall just short, but that's nothing for a dragon because dragons don't get hit by cannons or mortars. So the dragons will go ahead and finish up the rest of the cleanup and the defense, take out the town hall, take out the clan castle, and get the 3 stars. Nice attack by Hunt and Peck. Way to give us those 3 for WHF Rising. All right, let's go ahead and jump down a couple to number 13, and we're going to watch Potato Chips bring in the GoVaLo against this base. So he'll go ahead and send his hog in for the lure. Go ahead and anchor up top here all the way at the Builder's Hut. We'll fast forward it all the way through the clan castle kill. Drops the poison, drops some barbarians and wizards to go ahead and take care of that. Balloon is the only one left standing. Then when he knows that Balloon is just about done, it's time to send the 2 golems in here. He's coming with a shattered entry. We'll split it in the top right and top left. He'll get some free hits by those with those hogs, and I'm seeing that's so successful to do. While those golems are tanking, you might as well get 1-for-1 trades with hogs. I mean, you can't do any better than that. So those hogs are going to, just 2 hogs are going to do so much damage to those defenses. Get 2 each, which you know, a quarter of the base is already wrecked with those 2 hogs. So he's got the king dropped in there, the Valks dropped in there. They're going to start running around the core. He still has the heal to drop in there after he quakes the entrance. And yeah, the rest of the giant bombs are going to tickle them all. It's not going to do hardly any damage to all of those kings, golems, and Valkyries. But now it's time to send in the balloons as that last AD goes down. And he's got 3 cannons on the bottom that is going to do absolutely nothing to those balloons. So that's it's good. He still has the 1 solo hog riding, and it's going to go down there. But he still has all those balloons left over. They'll go ahead and take down those defenses. There's only 2 more left. Well, only one of them can be hit, which is or only one of them can hit the balloons, which is the archer tower there. And now it's just time to go ahead and send some in. Well, not send some in. It's time to go down south just for a little bit of cleanup. There's no need to fast forward it because it's already over as soon as it began. So it was a great 3-star. Good GoVaLo, man. Tons of loons left over. I think he had almost all of his loons left over. So great, great war, man. If we just jump a couple down, we can go into number 16. And this was actually 3-starred by me. I actually got the first 3-star on it. And then we had all of our attacks. We had so many attacks left over that Dank decides to come in and 3-star base. We were almost perfect at that time, and there was only Town Hall 9 left. So it's time to practice on some of these bases. He basically duplicated the exact same attack as I did with the HoLo, bringing balloons in from the top, from the bottom, taking out all those easy picking cannon defenses that were left wide open. So he'll go ahead and clean most of that stuff out there, and now it's just time to go ahead and kill the clan castle, drops the poison. We'll use some archers, some barbarians, and wizards to go ahead and take care of that clan castle, the dragon, and the balloon. And we'll go ahead and fast forward that. This one goes down. And then when the balloon goes down, it's time to start sending in the hogs. So it was I wouldn't say a cleanup attack, it was a second 3-star attack, so he knew where all the giant bombs are. So it's easy to go ahead and throw those hogs in there and go ahead and heal at the spots that he needs to. He does bring a rage to get it done quicker. So you'll see these hogs on crack. They'll start to go through this core like crazy. And then he still has that second heal left over, which is why he beat my time, because he used a rage instead of 3 heals like I did. So, but it was a great attack. I mean, still good job. And he only has 3 more defenses left. The wizards are cleaning up all over the place. There's really no need to fast forward this either, because they haven't even begun the cleanup process, as that last defense was still there, and it's 19 seconds left, tons of hogs left over, and they're going to go ahead and beat down that town hall and clan castle. So yeah, it was a great attack, same as mine. So no reason to show that. He did it quicker and more efficiently. So nice 3-star attack. Few more attacks to take a look at. Let's go to 19. And 19, we're going to go see E-Ballin with a GoHo, or a GoHo with P.E.K.K.A. And look at this, he's going to start to clear out the sides already, start that wide funnel without even dropping the golem yet. So because the point defenses are so far away, he's going to choose to do shattered entry, 2 golems, and no lure. So they're already pulled the lure, they're on the golems. Those wizards will start to come in, and they'll go ahead and target on that balloon and dragon, and go ahead and take care of that. Drops the P.E.K.K.A. in there as well to go ahead and do some more damage. Those wizards take care of that clan castle. P.E.K.K.A. will take care of that king. And yeah, it's time to start dropping all the hogs in there. So he'll heal just about over that giant bomb. Look at these wall breakers, though. Look at that, their little journey started all the way off on the side, and they're still making their way all the way towards Neverland. There's really no reason to clear that space out, but couldn't do that even if I tried to get those wall breakers to go all the way through there. So hogs are still tearing through the base there. He is used as last heal there over that giant bomb, and I believe that's the last giant bomb spot. Yeah, I don't see any other giant bomb spots available inside the base. So he's got the king going around the base, cleaning all the trash buildings on the perimeter, and the Wiz is on the right-hand side. They're going to go ahead and meet up with him. And that P.E.K.K.A. is still doing damage with the golems. The hogs are all completely gone. The wall breakers, I don't know what they're doing. They just kind of walked around, but he doesn't have any hogs for cleanup, but doesn't need them. The P.E.K.K.A., the golem, it's impending doom for that cannon who's shooting for his life, but it's over. So it was a good GoHo there, and a good 3-star attack. All right, just a couple more videos or bases to take a look at. Let's go ahead and look at the attack on number 22. And really just because I don't like the base. I just can't, it's a pet peeve of mine to see these kind of designs. I just like to see them get crushed. People think that you can't do a hog with them because it's so open towards the middle of the core. But we're going to go ahead and see Fury go ahead and disprove that and go ahead and take care of this base very soundly. So he'll go ahead and send the hogs in for the lure, and they'll grab the dragon and the balloon, and then he'll anchor here up top, and we'll go ahead and fast forward it as he goes and takes care of this with barbarians and wizards. A little sloppy on the clan castle kill, but that's fine. It's okay. I think you see, yeah, he needs to drop in another whiz, so, or he'll just use the poison. So he only has 2 wizards left over, and that balloon is toast now. Okay, so clan castle's done. Time to go ahead and 2-finger drop, 3-finger drop these hogs in, kind of sprinkle them in around, make them get them to make their way towards the core. A little bit early of a heal there, but yes, use that that hog, the heal for the hog of the Tesla. There's a Tesla, 2 Teslas in the core, and it'll start to drop more hogs in there. They'll go ahead and make their way towards that wizard tower and cannon, and then start turning their attention to the core. The good thing that was not a double giant bomb, or all those hogs would have been toast, and the raid would have been over at that point, or almost over. So he goes and drops the last bit of hogs at that point, and still has 1 more heal left over. There we go, and they will go ahead and take care of those last 2 defenses. And really, it's just about working your way into the core, getting those hogs into the core. Just use a semi-surgical, not quite surgical, but let them go ahead and get each of the defenses in all those 4 corners. And once that's the case, they can go ahead and take care of that core really, really simply. So let's go ahead and fast forward as we're in cleanup mode here. And the hogs will jump around all over the place, take out all the buildings, and that is that. Nice attack for Fury. And now that we've seen our mass hog attack, let's go ahead and check out our last attack for the raid, and we can see a GoHo on number 25 by Invisible Kid. And I show this, I really want to focus on it as the use of the poison. So we're going to do a GoHo hope with a P.E.K.K.A in there and a lot of wizards. But I think, in my opinion, that this hog would, this raid or this war would have been over if he didn't use that poison properly like he does. I think they would have taken out the hogs at least. So let's go ahead and take a look at it as he goes and destroys the clan castle, drops the golem in towards the end when he knows that this balloon is going to go down. Wall breakers to go ahead and break in. Now you choose to do only 1 a cold-blooded entry or just 1 golem, so that's fine. The wall breakers go down to keep opening those compartments, and I think he has another couple wall breakers that he's going to go ahead and send in. So instead of using the quake, he can go ahead and use that. That was a good use of wall breakers there. Very patient, very good timing on it. So the golem, or now golemites, are tanking with the king and the P.E.K.K.A all in there, and it's time to go ahead and send these hogs in. And he'll go ahead and sprinkle these hogs in. They'll go flying and keep sending more hogs in to test it out. He does have 3 heals left over, so he hasn't used 1 yet. So now would be a good time, as he's got all those point defenses hitting him and the splash damage from the wizard tower and a couple mortars. So he has no more hogs left. So these hogs have really got to make it. They trip 1 skelly trap and some hogs go flying there. Still has another heal left. But everything else is pretty much taken care of as far as his units. But look at that. He pre-heals or pre-poisons those spots of where those hogs are going to go. And, I mean, let's take a look at how many hogs are left, because those skelly traps are just about dead right now. They're finished. And he only has maybe about 5 hogs left, but which is quite a bit, but he still has a Tesla that's hitting them, and he still has a Archer tower that's hitting them. So, you know, they'll do some damage to his hogs. He has no more heals left. They're almost take care of that one. There we go. So there's 5 more left. But just keep in mind that those skellies would also be pounding on those hogs at the same time that those defenses are, and they'll whittle them down. He might have only had 1 or 2 hogs left over, and at this point, you know, it's clean up. We'll see, I didn't look at it that close, but bottom line is good use of poison. Way to go ahead and kill those skelly troops and not make it closer than it had to be. So, you know, good 3-star attack, and way to do that correctly and show us how to pre-heal or pre-poison the spot of where the skellies are going to go into, and go ahead and take care of them that way. 3 stars for WHF Rising, and 3 stars for Invisible Kid.